everyone, I'm Gabby. I chose Jordan Hyman, who is a real estate agent, for my job shadow project. The real estate business itself is not something that's entirely hard to get into. The hardest part about it is being able to be good enough at contracting buyers and sellers in order to keep up your business. To become a realtor in Nebraska, you need to have 2 years of active experience. So, 2 years of working close with another real estate agent. You also must be 19, have a high school diploma or GED, as well as 180 hours of approved pre licensing training. After all of those requirements have been met, you can take the state realtor exam to receive your license. Your job as a realtor. The primary job of a realtor is to educate buyers and sellers on the current status of the real estate market. So, there are two very basic types of clients that realtors will have, and the first one is a seller. And when working with sellers, the agent will take a tour of the home and compile data from the local MLS or multiple listing system so the seller and agent can come up with a strategy for selling their home. When working with buyers, the agent's job is to help them tour homes that they are interested in. When they find a home they want to purchase, the agent will walk them through the contract and help them come up with a negotiation strategy to best fit their financial needs. Real estate clients. No two client interactions will ever be the same, nor is any transaction ever the same. There is a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make the buying and selling experience as smooth as possible for the client. Some transactions may be harder simply because of the client. You can only advise people of what to do and cannot force them in any manner to take your advice. Some clients will go against what the agent advised them to do, and sometimes things can get messy. A good example of this is Jordan was just telling me briefly about a client who did not heed some of his advice, and they were not very happy about the outcome, and thus he had to do a little damage control, which he didn't give me. He didn't tell me more about, but he did tell me that he was dealing with a unruly client. Another thing to add about clients is that they are nothing like what you see on HDTV. Television makes everything seem clean, straight to the point, and easy, which is definitely not the case. There's so much more that goes into finding houses that the clients will want to look at and even consider. So much more goes into going above and beyond for clients that not many people really understand. So this is one of Jordan's current listings. This house is a $1.49 million house that they have up for sale right now. I could not get any pictures of the other houses that he has for sale because they're not actually up for sale yet. But here is a short video of one of the houses that he has up for sale. So lastly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about advertising. So as I stated before, the house shown in the last slide is a $1.49 million house in O'Neill, Nebraska. Um, so for generally for less expensive houses, real estate agents will primarily use photos as advertisements. But for houses this expensive, this large, this something that's a little bit harder to sell, they will put in the extra time and money in making videos like these to promote these huge houses, so um, that they have a better chance of finding someone who would like to buy it. Um, and it showcases the potential of this house, especially since it's not completely finished. Um, Especially when it comes to houses this expensive, people really need to be enticed into buying them. The cost of this home is not a little amount and will take some heavy convincing and time to find someone that is a right fit for the property. And that is it. Thank you.